What up, everybody? This is FizzyStardust, and I have a battle with this guy named, his name is oSTANKoDANKo, because he's got that stanky dank. And, in this battle, I'm using all Fizzy custom sets, that's what I do, and if I can't help, I gotta say it, and I'm sorry for being this immature, but Bronzong's eyeballs, National Geographic, put the rest together. I use a Specs Hydro Pump, because I want to do super much damage. And so I do it again, knowing full well that he'll switch into a resistance, but it's a stupid Starmie. I do pretty well hitting it. Super fantastic. He hits me with a Surf, and it's gonna crit, which makes me crawl under my bed and cry and, like, go wild chase all over up and down my arms. And I go for another Hydro Pump, hoping that, hey, maybe I can take it out. Super RNG crit, maybe? No. Okay, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna stay in. I'm ready to fodder, or I'm ready to either hope he recovers and then I can do more damage and then maybe I'll take it out this time. But it turns out that I'm not, which again makes me go under my bed and wall chase my arms to the high heavens. And so now I'm going to switch out into my favorite set that I've ever created, which is a Sub-Punching Snorlax, and he is rocking Pursuit. And I know that he's going to want to switch out, so I am going to go for Pursuit. And I'm going to Pursuit him, and he's going to take super much damage. It doesn't take him out. So things just kind of aren't going my way, and I'm like, man, why? So he brings in this guy, and I don't want to know. I thought it said Nosferatu at first, which I would have gave major props, because that's a manly vampire. But it's not. I didn't want to find out what kind of Probopass he was on my Snorlax, so I bring in Insanoflex, my Spexpert, and I hit him with the Earth Power, and I find out that he's a Sub-Special, which is a pretty cool set. I can dig it, but now I know that Snorlax can come in and wall it and then, like, do shit. I felt the Bronzong switch, but really, Swampert, his usefulness is just done now because of that crit with the Surf. So, I let him die, and now I can bring in something to kill Bronzong, except I got a plan that's indirectly going to kill it. I know he's going to explode. Guess what I do? Set up a substitute, and now he explodes on your substitute. And that's epic. I don't know if you guys have probably all done that, and it always feels fantastic. It's just like, it's like if LeBron James was driving down the lane and you jumped up and stuffed the shit out of him. That's what it feels like when you sub on a explosion. It's even better when you protect. So Extreme Speed the Starmie, he didn't see that coming. So Starmie's out of the picture. I Extreme Speed the Zapdos because I want to figure out what kind it is. I just had this feeling that it wasn't the physically defensive. I don't know what told me. It was probably my spider sense, or something in the, I felt it in the force or something, I don't know. I go into Snorlax, and I'm like, okay, Zapdos, you can wall Zapdos, and I'm hoping that, a Thunderbolt won't be able to take away my sub, but it does, like, now, and so that is just, that's like fucking Muggsy Bogues driving down the lane, and he jumps, steps on your face, and dunks it. But I get the Parahacks on the Body Slam, which is just genius. That makes me feel really good inside, and it makes me turned on. So, he brings in Dusknoir, and that's a huge problem. I predict the Will-O-Wisp, so I bring in my special Jirachi. I like that, Jirachi. But it's Jirachi. It's an event Jirachi, so I didn't nickname it or anything, or else people yell at me and stuff. So, he does the Earthquake, which is fine. I predicted that too. I set up the Doom Desire on the previous turn. I don't know if anybody caught that. If you didn't, I did it. I go for the Thunderbolt, hoping for Parahax, because it's all part of my plan. I have a plan. I don't have anything that can directly threaten this Dusknoir, which is a huge problem. But I didn't get to Parahax, and now Jirachi's dead. He pretty much did nothing except for the Doom Desire is going to come. I bring in Pachirisu, and I'm like, I'm going to shit on you with this Thunder Wave, okay? So I do that. He goes for the Earthquake, which is fine. But Patchy is a fucking god. Like, the only thing higher on the god level than Pachirisu is the fucking Munchlax, which I didn't bring this time. But I digress. So Pachirisu now, he's in, and Dusknoir takes a Doom Desire, which is a pro move. I use Flatter, which now gets the Parafusion going, and things are starting to fall into place. So he hurts himself in Confusion, which is ace of cakes. Now I'm going to switch into Gyarados and strike him down with just the force of 1,000 suns. Bam! So I get the Intimidate now on him, and he confuses himself, which is genius. Now, it's time to add the third piece to the puzzle, Parafusion flinching time. I bring in the Waterfall, I bring in the Pain, and is he going to get paralyzed, confusion, or is he going to get flinched? He's going to get flinched. Boom! On your face. So, now I can go for the second Waterfall and just KO him with, like... It's like if I took an elephant's foot and shoved it straight up his hindquarters. That's how I imagine he feels right now after just getting Patchy and Gyarados. He brings in the Infernape, and I know Stone Edge is not going to take me out because I'm super duper bulky, and he loves Stone Edges. He eats them for breakfast in his cereal bowl. Num num num. So I'll go for a Waterfall, and like I don't know why, but I'm just like so frightened that this is like a random Focus Sasher, but it's not, so that's good. I just wanted to tell you how scared I was. I was like, oh fuck, it's blah blah blah. If that was a Focus Sash, it would have ruined my entire day, and he probably would have won. But it's not, because that would be a retarded thing to do. So I go for the Stone Edge here, and it takes out the Zapdos, and I'm like, yeah. Boom, 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 finger guns, feeling good. And then he brings in Nosferatu, which is actually Nosfero, and whatever. So I use Waterfall, because it's like stab, and you're like, whoa, wow, Gyarados sweep, that's cool. But whatever. It's, I didn't even get the Dragon Dance up. That's crazy. I thought that was weird. I didn't expect to do that much damage with the Gyarados. He was just kind of there for para support, because that Gyarados is rocking T-Wave. But I didn't actually get to use him for that purpose, which is kind of sad. So I bring in Snorlax. I don't know why he goes for Flash Cannon, but it's pretty much irrelevant, whatever move he chooses right now, because he's fucked. I set up my sub, which is, now he knows something is up. And I'm going to go for Focus Punch to try to end the game, but he's going to set up his own sub, which is fine, because that just means on the next time, I can end the game on a Focus Punch, which is the best fucking move in the game. It is so cool. It's just... you just have to charge up like fucking Vegeta, and then you punch him in the fucking face piece with your fist. But you need a whole turn to focus that energy and just power up, and then you deliver, and then he gets KO'd, and then I win, which is the most important part of the match. So thank you, PMP viewers. I hope you enjoyed that battle. If you wanna use any of those custom sets, I'm going to put a paste bin link in the description part, and then you can click that link, and then you can look at all the sets that I used in this battle. So I hope that you guys will enjoy that as well. So feel free to use them. Just give credit where credit's due, and much love, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, Girl Scout.